Hey everyone, welcome back to another play stream. We're continuing playing PlayStation Plus games that we got this month. Yesterday we tried the Tribes of Midgard, and I think it's meant to be similar to this game. It was like a survival roguelike type game. So if you died, you'd have to basically you'd have to start the game all over from scratch. So I think this is the other game was up to 10-player co-op. Whereas this game, Curse of the Dead Gods, it's a single player experience. So I'm not too good at these roguelike games, but it's always interesting to try out and see. You know, maybe there's one game that I actually really enjoy. So let's see. Maybe because I'm doing it live, it will add some more pressure to the game. Maybe it helps me to actually make some progress. I've got a bit of a screaming baby in the background. He's not very happy today. He's a bit sick, so you might hear him from time to time. I'm just sorting everything out here first of all. Getting all my settings sorted. But yesterday when we played that Tribes of Midgard, I quite liked it. I thought it was not too bad, but it would be something I'd like to play again on co-op. So if we we can maybe do that one day next week or something, that'll be pretty cool. The music on this menu is so creepy. Yeah, he's not happy. He's quite upset. Right, let me just sort out the thumbnail here. I think it's quite a decent thumbnail this time. Okay. Right, the game is Curse of the Dead Gods. There we go. So if anyone's ever played this before, don't be afraid to give me your thoughts. Hopefully it's pretty good. I checked out some gameplay on YouTube and it does look pretty decent, so I think I should be okay. Okay, so I think that's everything updated. I'm just going to bring up the chat and then we'll get started. So I don't know how long each run is going to be. Yesterday I only did one run on that Midgard game, so I don't know how long each of these runs are going to take, but I'm probably going to try and stream for at least a couple of hours anyway, and hopefully that'll give us enough time to really check out the game. And like I said in yesterday's stream, this is what I'm also going to do now. In addition to playing Dreams and creating on Dreams, I'm also going to try and play PlayStation Plus games with the whole new revamped service. So we'll get lots of different PlayStation 4 and 5 games. So I haven't really updated the audio here, so it might need to get changed if the game becomes really loud, but I'll just jump in and I'll just see how it is from now. So I won't waste too much more time. I'll just get right into the game now. Hopefully the game takes it easy on me. So are these the dead gods? So it must be our little hero here. Uh-oh, I think he's trapped. Or I'm trapped, I should say. Okay, let's do this. Right, let's check the buttons. So we can swipe our torch, we can also hold it to charge it up a little bit. Oh, interesting. So if you use a different weapon, you lose access to your torch. Right, that could be bad. Right, so we've got our sword, which is pretty good. You can charge. I think I'm kind of wasting my charge. Not it regenerated, all good. We've also got a gun. So we've got a gun, the sword, we've got the flames. What else can we do? Right, L2, I don't know what that does. Right, R2 dodges, L2 seems to do like a parry. Circle doesn't do anything, L1, R1 doesn't do anything. Right, let's take out our torch here. Because I don't really know what to expect. I checked out some very brief gameplay, but there wasn't really much that I saw, so I have no idea what to expect. I don't even know if this is a really difficult game, if I'm going to suffer. It's a very colourful tomb though. Here we go. So I don't know if this guy's just trapped in here or if he came in here intentionally looking for some kind of treasure or something. Okay, let me see here. Right, so far we've not had any trouble yet. That may change now. Right, light and darkness. So light reveals hidden traps. Standing in darkness increases all damage you take by 50%. Okay. Watch out for the indicator at the bottom of the screen to know if you stand in the light or the darkness. That's quite an interesting mechanic. Trying to stay in the light as much as possible. Use the torch action to equip an attack with your torch. Torch can spread fire to breathers or enemies. Elements on fire spread light around. So I guess if we don't want to go into darkness, it's probably best if we light the room up a little bit. So the torch, I guess it can be used in combat, but it's also good to keep the light spread around. Use the dodge action to quickly roll and evade enemy attacks or traps. Each dodge requires one of your stamina points, visible at the feet of your character. Once stamina is depleted, you cannot dodge anymore. Stop attacking or dodging for a short period of time to quickly replenish stamina. Okay. So yeah, you can see that's me used all my stamina, so it seems to recharge fairly quickly, so it's not too bad. Just got to watch out for these traps here. Right, so I just need to dodge a few more times. Basic combat, so use the attack buttons to equip and attack with your weapons. Chain multiple main attacks to trigger a powerful finisher. Use secondary attacks to shoot with your ranged weapon. Finishers and ranged attacks require 1 stamina. Okay. Alright, chain together to trigger a finisher. Right, that's the finishers. Now just fire on the enemies. Okay. Pretty straightforward so far. Advanced combat. Hold the main attack for a while, then release to trigger the charge attack. Requires a stamina point. Hold the secondary for the same thing, but release at the perfect time to trigger a more damaging perfect shot. Chain a secondary attack after a series of main attacks to trigger a unique offhand combo. Okay. Hold main attack and then release to do a charge attack. Okay. Just don't let them hit you, right? Right, so that's our chained, our main attack charged. Hold the secondary until It's lined up perfectly. This might take a bit of practice. Right, and then chain a secondary attack after a series of main attacks. Okay. Right, there we go. All the combos seem pretty simple, but I'll no doubt forget a few things, so I'll get into the swing of it soon, I think. Advanced defense, perfect dodge. So use a dodge action to evade enemy attacks. Successfully evading an attack triggers a perfect dodge, which restores a stamina point. Okay, so if I get these right, I should have an endless array of stamina points. You can also parry, so use a parry action at the very last moment to counter enemy attacks. A successful parry weakens the enemy. It will take more damage for a short time and requires 2 stamina points. Okay. So dodge through enemy attack to trigger a perfect dodge. Right. Attack me, you fools. Right, I think I need to do it at like the very last moment, maybe. Right, that wasn't good. Right, I think I got one there. Come on. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Right, parry at the very last moment to counter an enemy. Right. Let's do this. And then you do extra damage, I think it said. Okay. End of training, continue to the end of the room to start your journey through the temple. If you want more practice time, use interaction on the central marker of the room to call more training enemies. Okay, I think I've got the hang of this. Let's just make sure we've got our flame out. So we completed the room of trials, otherwise known as the tutorial room. And what is this? Jade rings. So jade rings are gifts from the dead gods to those who overcome the trials of the temple. Jade rings are bound to your character and persist even after death. Oh, okay, so you can keep these. After each exploration you can trade them to the underworld to gain access to new gear. So it's basically the currency, right? Crystal skulls are powerful artifacts that you can collect from fallen enemies. They are bound to your character again. So these are permanent upgrades. Okay. So the green ones are for currency, the skulls are for upgrades. Sounds good to me. Okay, so here's a map. So each temple is an assembly of rooms linked together. Each room type represents the main reward you can expect to find in it. Each time you complete a room, you can choose your path and progress through the temple. Use the map action during the exploration to consult the temple layout. Okay, I can't really see on this side because of my camera. So what did I choose? Did I choose gold? Did I choose the attributes? I'm not even sure. Let's go for attributes. Okay, here we go. The fiery halls. Right, watch out for your corruption gauge at the bottom right of your screen. Each door you go through increases your corruption. For each full gauge you become corrupted, and crossing the next door will crush you. Well, that doesn't sound very good. Save available. I don't know if I should save and quit. Okay. But look, you can upgrade your health, your damage and your treasure find. So again, it's a game that I'm probably going to struggle with at the beginning, but then I think maybe after a while I'll be able to upgrade my character enough that I'll get some good rewards, hopefully. But I don't like the look of these guys. Right, so they can turn off the beacon as well, which is never good. Right, greed kills. Oh my god. It is a little unfair that they're starting to take off the the flame. I need to keep going back over and over again. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. See, I keep pressing X to dodge. I think that's just like muscle memory from other games. So greed kills after defeating an enemy. The greed kill timer starts. Chain kills to increase your greed kill count, and the amount of gold increases by enemy. So I think enemies perfect dodges, parries, refills the timer. Greed kill series reset if the timer drops off or if you take damage. Okay, so it's a good little multiplier. Hello Hulk Schmoomin, greetings. We're trying a little cute kind of roguelike game. This is also on PlayStation Plus, if you have it. Little top-down game. So you're basically going through the tombs, collecting golds, upgrade skulls, and then you can upgrade your character for the further playthroughs. Oh my god, there's something already there. It's a hippopotamus. This is another thing I think people could easily make in Dreams as well, because it's not too complicated either. Right, hold on. Since you were here at the start of the stream, basically, if you fight in the darkness, you take double damage, so you really need to keep the light on as much as possible. Or just get really good at dodging. But they keep taking the light out. They're making it very, very difficult for me. What is this I just picked up? 100% damage against weakened enemies. Or you can offer it to the gods for 50 golds. I'll take it for now, I think. Right, what is this? This is a new weapon. Hunting axes. Right. I don't know if I can get my sword back. Oh, there it's there. So the sword does more damage, but the axes basically do double damage against weakened enemies, so you know. It also kind of gives me some range. I've got some range with the gun, but this is a bit more rapid fire, I think. Right, what is this? Offerings. When you interact with a weapon, relic, or attributes alter, you can make an offering to the gods to claim one of the 3 presented boons. Make a gold offering to spend gold, or make a blood offering to get it for free, but at the cost of some corruption. Corruption's never good, right? So 10% more damage, 25% treasure find, or both. Right now I don't have any gold, so it's like, do you just offer your blood? I guess that kind of makes the game a little harder, right? Don't know what I should do. I still don't know about this whole corruption mechanic. I don't know exactly what it does. Hey, QTM, hope you're doing well. We're playing another new game from PlayStation Plus today. I mean, treasure could be good in the end. It could actually help me to upgrade my character a little bit. So maybe I should sacrifice a little bit for that. Maybe. Uh-oh. I've just raised my corruption. You can't see it. It's like behind my camera. But apparently, every time you go through a door, it raises your corruption. I don't know what happens when it goes to maximum corruption. Let me just light this if you don't mind. Yeah, I do prefer the sword, but it did say this gives you more damage when they're weakened. So, right, I'm corrupted now. I don't know exactly what that does. I still need to wait and find out. There's tons of gold over here. Because it's like, even though my skill level might not be that great right now, I know that once I get tons of gold and a I can upgrade my character. Each playthrough is going to get slightly easier, I guess. Oh, that's a bomb. That's a bomb. Well, I hope everyone's doing well, whatever you're getting up to today. Oh, what is this? Two-handed weapon, charge attacks, weaken enemies. Okay, so use a two-handed weapon action to equip and attack two-handed weapons. Okay. Right, it's a bit slower, but it might be good. Well, let's try and get these guys to follow me. Right, they're not doing it, they're too smart. They're far too smart. This two-handed one is actually pretty strong. I guess as long as the enemies are quite slow, they should be okay to use it. Oh, nearly got me there. Right, so there we go. So far it's got a nice little gameplay loop, so you're collecting your treasures and you're finding new weapons and you're upgrading your guy, and there's this corruption thing that I'm not quite sure about yet. But everything's really clean. In every room you get to sort of choose like a pathway, I think. So it's like if I choose this pathway, it means I can go up to the left path next. If I choose this one, I need to go to the right. I'm still not 100% sure what all the icons mean until I actually land on them. So the one on the right above this, it looks like the swords get powered up, but the ones on the left, I think it's maybe heavy weapons. So you kind of need to plan out your route. Do you want more gold? I don't know what the little green idol does yet. But basically if you go this way you miss out on gold, heavy attack I think, and one of the idols. So I'm not really sure what I should do yet, but I think I'm going to get maybe 2 upgrades if I go to the right anyway. So we'll make that decision later after we do the next room. So here we go, I'm starting to be affected by this corruption. Dark swiftness. There's a mysterious comfort in the moments when death is near, when all becomes clear and the shadows are a refuge. Dodging makes you intangible with an increased dodging window. You can no longer trigger perfect dodges to regenerate stamina. Uh-oh. I see. So it's as you get cursed, it gives you a good boost and a bad boost. So I can dodge more now, but I can't do the perfect dodge to get my stamina back. So each time you fill your corruption gauge, you are cursed. So curses add modifiers to the classic rules and last until the end of the run. So I'm stuck with this forever. Beware the 5th and final curse, for it will strongly jeopardises your chances of success. Right. That's why I probably shouldn't use that altar to offer blood, because it's just going to make it that much harder for me down the line, you know. Right, I don't know what that did. I think it gave me health, but also cursed me a little bit, maybe. Let's try not put my curse too high. Oh, okay, so this gives me a new weapon, or I can upgrade a weapon. I guess I can get an upgrade anyway, because I sacrificed some gold and get a weapon after this, I think. Here we go again. May learn that my dodges are R2, not X. I'm liking this heavy weapon though. Right, I just need to be careful because my stamina nearly ran out there. Right, let's see, can I actually blow these guys up for once? Thank God for that. Right. I hate these ones because they fire ranged attacks at you, which is never good. They've also got guns as well. Right, let's see if they'll follow me up here. See, I was going to like that bomb on fire, but then they hit me just as I was about to light it. Uh-oh. I thought that was a torch. What does this do again? Right, this is to offer money, or... Right, this is the upgrade, isn't it? Right. So we can upgrade the axes, my gun, which I've not really used much. This is good as well. Critical damage, 30% damage against burning enemies, good against elites, champions and bosses. Okay. Well, I do like this. This does obviously does more damage, so maybe this is the best one to upgrade. I'll just give him my gold for now. Until we see what the gold can actually do at the end of the run, I'm just going to spend some of it for now. No point hoarding it all if I'm not really going to use it. Right, so a relic, I don't even know what the relic does, to be honest. Or I can get a new weapon. This way it gives you 2 relics. Then I'll miss out on a weapon. You know what, I'm going to go for the weapon. Let's just see what I can pick up. But it is pretty difficult because it is all dark most of the time. You don't really see what you're doing. Right, it's just like this. It's a shame that when you light stuff, it's like it doesn't stay that way for very long, you know. Also, to make sure I'm watching my stamina as well, because I tend to forget about that. There we go, nice wee combo. I'm definitely preferring this game a bit more to the yesterday's Tribes of Midgard. I think it has a better sort of like experience for solo players. It's more structured. That's what I prefer about it. Because the other game you have to like scavenge for things, and I don't know. I'm just not so good at that kind of thing. This is just straight up killing and looting your enemies. It's much more straightforward for me. Right, so this is if we want a weapon, right? We don't have enough gold. So we would have to sacrifice some of our blood, which I don't think is very wise. So we could get a two-handed bow. There's 2 different kinds. One that has more attributes. And there's a better hammer here, which does more base damage, removes 1 corruption for each enemy killed. That's very good, actually. Is it worth sacrificing 60 corruption? Because then I would have to kill, what, 60 enemies to bring that back down? 30% damage against poisoned enemies as well. I don't know, I think it could be good, but I think I would be sacrificing quite a lot for it. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do on the next run. Just go for gold, and then that way I can hoard all the gold, upgrade a bit more, and then I can worry about getting better weapons and things like that next time, I think. See, there's gold up there. Right, I'll go this way so I can still figure out what's in that question mark if I go this way anyway. Here comes the second stage of corruption. Shadow word. Okay, the shadows can play tricks upon the eye. Best they be named so the enemy cannot lie. Regular enemies are concealed while in the shadows. Uh-oh. Concealed enemies are revealed by light, and when attacking you deal 20% more damage in darkness. Okay, so I lose 50% but I can gain 20% of my own attack, so it's like risk reward kind of thing. See, I don't even have a torch anymore in here. Yeah, I got health, but yeah, it is putting up my curse at the same time. Unknown, so it literally doesn't tell you what it is, so it could literally be anything, I guess. Just a randomised thing. Let's just go for the gold, and then I'll get one of those relics. So I haven't even checked those out yet. Okay. Hopefully there's a lot of gold. Oh, there is a lot. There is a lot, but there's a lot of enemies as well. So it ain't so straightforward. Right, this is when my stamina's really going to come in handy here. Yeah, this two-handed hammer thing is really essential right now because there's like so many enemies. It's my normal weapons aren't quite as good, I think. Right, there we go. What's this? Torture ring heals 3% of max health when an enemy is killed by the environment. Or I could sell it for gold. I'm going to sell it for gold. I don't think I'm going to use that, to be honest. Right, there we go. Didn't know you could actually light these on fire as well, so I'll need to start doing that more often. Okay, so I did get a lot of gold, maybe not as much as I wanted, but this is getting quite worrying. I'm actually getting corrupted pretty fast now. You are most deadly when near your final breath. Keep your enemies in sight, they will feature resolve. So maximum stamina is reduced by 1. Killing an enemy with any weapons restores 2 stamina points instead of 1. Okay, so less stamina, but it recharges a bit faster if I kill enemies. And I'm also more deadly if I'm about to die. Oh. It's gonna. Oh! I forgot, I've lost 1 stamina. I was so used to like anticipating when the stamina runs out, but I was counting, I think it was 5 instead of 4. Boom! What is this? Thorn Seed. Taking damage from the enemy deals 30% of taking damage to enemies around. Or I can restore 4% of max health. Nah, let's take it. Right, so use the inventory action to consult your current gear. You also have access to the codex and system options from this interface. Okay, so we can. There's space for 6 relics, so it's like little perks that we can find. So we've got our main weapon, our secondary weapon, the heavy weapon, the torch, and various relics. Also, we've got our curses down here. The final curse is apparently going to be devastating. I can't wait to find that. Blessing slots. I don't think I've got any of these yet. So far I've only boosted my treasure find. Max health and damage still down to the base stats. Right, let's get moving. Right. Oh, it's a trap. Right, we're not going that way. Man, it's a shame that just killed his own guy. Right, I took a gamble there. Yeah, it's a shame that the heavy attacks are so slow, because it's very useful. Right, what do we have here? So this is another relic. So killing a burning enemy restores 1% of max health, how generous. But it also gives me 3 dexterity. I can kill a burning enemy, restores 2% max health, but it gives me 3 constitution as well. Each greed kill removes 2 corruption, so that's very good, plus you get 4 perception. Unfortunately, I need to spend corruption to get them, so it's not actually worth it. So I think I need to hoard some of my gold. So I can really only buy this one, to be honest. Like, it's going to give me dexterity. I don't know how many burning enemies I fight. I think I'm going to have to like lure them into the cobwebs. But screw it, I'll take it. I'll get 3 dexterity. I don't know how much that's going to help me, but any stat boost is better than nothing, right? And I'm going to assume this is some kind of boss now, that we're at the end of the line. I can't even see his name. Jack All-Cheer, the Blood Hunter. Oh my god. These guys mean business. Right, I'm just going to spam him like this. Oh my god. I wouldn't say I underestimated him, but he certainly he can certainly get you off guard if you're not careful. Seems to get stunned after a while though if I dodge him a couple of times. Right, so this takes like a couple of swings. See, the biggest thing is when he does that attack with the... I just don't have enough time to hit him. This could be my downfall, by the way. I don't even know how to target other enemies. It just sort of locks on to the other guy. Oh man, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yeah. That is difficult. So when you lose all your stamina bars and still try to figure out when he's going to attack you. So we got to the end, we just couldn't beat the first boss, I guess. So there you go, our run takes about 15 minutes or so. So we got skulls, so I think the gold we can spend only in the run, but then the skulls and the jade rings we can maybe spend afterwards, so that it makes it slightly easier on our next run, maybe. Let's see what happens, because this is the first time I've died, so I don't really know what to expect. So the underworld. So the underworld is a place between life and death where the dead gods slumber. Use the interaction action near the central, does that say stele, in the main hall to gain access, to access the underworld. Okay, then you can offer crystal skulls and jade rings to the gods to unlock new upgrades. All underworld upgrades are persistent and will remain after death, so that's always good. That's always good. What is this? Right, so a shield. I never even found a shield. I guess I can take both of these. Is that right? Let me see. Right, so now instead of a gun, I've got a shield. It doesn't seem to block, it's more of a heavy kind of attack. So tell me about all the enemies that I fought. Okay. Because this was the start of the game, wasn't it? I remember that now. So there's other things that I need to unlock, it would seem. I guess as I progress I can unlock more of these little altars. Right, so what does this do? Blessings. So blessings of the dead gods are powerful, passive abilities that will help you during subsequent explorations. Okay. Unlock blessings, then equip the one in each available blessing slot. Okay. So there's the skulls, there's the green rings, and then there's some other talisman that we need, which I don't have any yet. So the only things we can buy are this protection. All damage taken is reduced by 20% while in the light. Gain fury. Deal 50% more damage for 6 seconds when you take damage. Traps deal 100% more damage to enemies. And gain 1000 gold and 5 perception at the start of your exploration. That's okay, I mean that could help me out a little bit, I guess. I don't know what perception does yet. Plus I've only got one slot available, so I need to use this wisely. Then we've got the Forsaken Weaponry, so restore power to the Forsaken weapons of the temple. Unlock weapons can be found in the temple in future explorations. Okay, so this isn't to buy them, this is just to allow me to find them inside the temple. Okay. So that one looks good. But it costs 15. 105. So yeah, I really don't know what's the best to use. There's so many to choose from. Provides passive illumination, that's quite good. And it's 25 attack, so that seems good, but I don't know, 5? It only costs 5. Like this is weaker, but it's got lightning attacks. It's got fire attacks. Crazy claws. Then here we've got our different pistols. Okay. I feel like I should just go with the cheap ones for now. Like this seems powerful, and it's got passive illumination, which might help me at the beginning. What else have we got? Weapon altars. Weapon altars in the main hall. Offer gear before your exploration. Restore altars for more choices. Upgrade altars, and they might offer higher quality gear. So those were the other altars that were broken. So we could get one back. One weapon altar has been restored, so restored the second altar. Okay, so we're not getting those ones because they're pretty high. Restored altars. Should I restore the altar? Let's see what's over here. And the divine favors, they let you refresh the gear offered in weapon and relic shrines. Unlock more divine favors to increase the number of times you can refresh the choices during exploration. After each exploration you gain all of your divine favors. Right, so it's just giving you a little extra draw, right? So increase the number of divine favors available for each exploration. So that costs 5 skulls. So again, I can use the skull for a blessing, which I can only carry one right now. I can also get more altars, and I can also refresh the choice of items in the weapon or relic shrines. So I'm not going to bother too much about that. I'll just use what I get. I think I honestly don't know what I should spend this on, to be honest. Perfect shots deal damage to all targets. Poison attacks. Yeah, I'll just get one of those as well. As for the skull, I could get a weapon altar, but let's maybe start with more gold. I think that's probably going to help me a bit. It's got a trophy unlock, a blessing of the dead gods. So once we get more, that'll come in more handy. So I don't think we can do anything else now. Okay. So for this run we start with the torch, little sword here, and my shield for some shield bashing. It's actually quite powerful, 35, which is not too bad. No abilities though. So let's try out another run. Right, I've not seen this menu before. The Blood Hunter hunts. Introduction to the temple. Right. So that's what we did. There's another one called Storm Throne, Temple of the Eagle, and the Bewitched Catacombs, Introduction to the Temple of the Serpent. So I haven't even finished this one yet. Then there's also Old Nightmare, a unique try event. Escape from your worst nightmare. Fear permanent hallucinations and infested hosts. You lose all sense of direction. So +2 per completed room, +10 if victorious. So this seems like things that get refreshed every day. So I need to complete 2 of these in order to progress. So we nearly finished this one, but we didn't quite get to the end. I'll do one of each. So I've did that one. I'll do these 2 just to see what they're like, because I don't think I'm going to beat any of them anytime soon. So here we can start with 3 different ones. I don't know what's behind my head here. It's basically gold, something unknown, and something else. But I think I'm going to stick with the gold for now, because I think if they give me some more skulls, that might actually help me upgrade and give me a bit of an advantage, because I really do need the advantage, to be honest. Okay, here we go. So I wonder how different this one is compared to the first one. They're still just standing watching me. Oh. Now, I take more damage when I go in the darkness, right? But see if I get good at just dodging enemies, I don't think it'll really matter, to be honest. So maybe I don't have to worry about that too much. Uh-oh. Oh, excuse me. I think that was just a trap. I thought it was an enemy there. It's still following me. Right, there's tons of gold here, which is always good, right? I got a mad harpy here coming for me. See, I'm going to have to learn all the different enemy varieties just to see exactly what they do, you know? Choose my shield on them. Also, I'm dodging a little bit too early. If I want that perfect dodge, I need to brave the storm a little bit before I dodge. I think that's this environment done. Keep forgetting I can parry as well. I don't have to just dodge. Okay, let's get over here. It's always difficult when you change your weapon because from the torch, because then you just can't see anything at all. Yeah, so the shield does more damage, but it's obviously slower to chain combos. Right, 1, 2, 3. So I could do like a sword shield bash. I think that would be a good combo. just need to watch, because sometimes I do... Oh, that's a new attack. See, sometimes when I'm attacking them, they don't stun properly, so it means that they'll just attack me whilst I'm attacking as well. So we've got an amber pendant, increase max stamina by 1, or get gold. Max stamina, I think that's always more desired, I think. For me anyway. Right, we can't go that way. Right, what's in here? Tons of gold, and we've got a gleaming sapphire. 2% base damage per 1000 gold carried up to 10 times. So I've got over 2000 gold, so I can do 4% damage. You can also get rid of 4 corruption. That's good, but right now I don't really have much corruption, so I don't think it's necessary. Right, so we've got 2 of these. So I've got my stamina up and base damage up by, so far, 4%. So it's kind of like if you keep your gold, you can actually build it up to like 20% extra damage. The whole risk reward thing. Okay, so let's see, we're going for a relic now. We've still got tons of slots. I still haven't got the final curse yet. I'm curious what that actually does. Right, come here, you. I think if I'm just patient and wait for them to attack, I should be okay. Unfortunately, I still don't have any ranged weapons this run, so I can't rely on just sitting back. You know, I need to go for it. Right, there we go. Oh my god, I was not expecting that. This is what happens when you're a new player, you're vulnerable to so many things. Right, I saw there's gold behind here. And there's a guy about to stab me. I saw that one coming. See, I'm learning from experience now. Get some gold just sitting there. Oh, there you go. I think they only attack one. Oh, they don't. See, he should have attacked me before then, but I had to get a little bit closer. Right, let's get some gold in here. Right, to the other side we go. Right, here we go. More combat. What's this? Ancient buckler, so I can improve my shield. Yeah, it's better. After a parry, your main weapon deals critical damage for 2 seconds. That's good. I just forget to actually parry though. Plus I need to get good at it. Right, it's going to give me a relic, isn't it? So this give me minus 10% gold offering cost, which could be good in the long run, to dexterity. 30% damage to fire attacks. And killing a burning enemy restores health, so I don't know. I don't think it's essential for me right now. Maybe the gold one would be quite good in the long run, but I'm not good enough at this game yet to reap the rewards for that, I think. So now we've got to choose, do we go the healing path or the unknown path? Well, either way we're going to miss out on gold on one side or the other, so you know, either way. Let's healing would be good though, because it's going to take me a while before I can heal again. I'm going to go for the unknown just because I haven't done it yet. I want to see what exactly it may give me. Right, those pots, they don't really give you that much gold, they're just 12 coins. Right, here we go, here comes the nightmare. Right. Close one. Right, there we go. Got a skull, which is always good. I feel like it's a gold one. Oh my god, I swear I dodged that. He's gonna come for me again, isn't he? I thought I just sidestepped away in time, obviously not. I need to be careful though because I didn't choose the path of the health, so plus 33% to all healing effects. Yeah, let's take that. It's going to be a while before I can heal, I think, but... Right, that's right, you just sit back, don't attack me. Oh, that slash just got him right before he got me. I thought it was going to get me. Right, what is this? Attributes. Earn the powers of the dead gods by improving attributes during a run. So each point of constitution increases your maximum health. Dexterity increases all your weapons damage. Each point of perception increases any gold income and the chance for enemy drops and gear objects when defeated. Okay, so health, damage and luck. So put my health up would be good because I'm pretty crap right now. But I could also put my damage up as well, it's not that much expensive. So I think this is what I'll probably keep most of my money for right now, to be honest. Just these kind of offerings plus some weapon upgrades as well. I don't know why I would get both of them, but it costs 750, whereas buying them individually, wouldn't that be cheaper? Unless I can only buy one at a time. I can't remember if I could buy two. I think if you buy one, that's it, isn't it? So it's like you need to spend extra. Yeah, I think that's it. If you want both, you have to spend a little bit extra. Well, there you go. I've got 5 extra health, 5 damage, and 5 luck to find more gold. So very nicely balanced. I can even go back and get more offerings there as well, but I guess I would have enough gold for it. Because really, do I want gold or do I want attributes? I think attributes, because that's actually helping me out. And they're not too expensive either. So I don't know what the point is in lighting these on fire because I don't see any enemies around here. Oh. Where are all the enemies? Are you in here? Just a wee trap waiting for me. Yeah, you can kind of see that I'm doing a little bit more damage as well. Yeah, just that third little combo with the shield. It's actually doing a decent little bit more damage. It was like 10% more I got, which is pretty good. There's a wee trap there, so that's kind of dodgy. Ah, he got hit by the trap. Oof. This is a new enemy, he's kind of jumping all about everywhere. I do not know what to make of that. I think I made a bit of a meal out of that one. Right, what is this? Claws. They're a bit weaker, but they deal critical damage for 3 seconds after a perfect dodge. Yeah, I'm not very good at perfect dodges. I think I'm just going to take the gold for now. Maybe next time. Right, take out these ranged guys, they're the worst. Absolute worst. Right, what is this? Right there. Right, so it's a bit more expensive now, but I've still got enough gold. So now it's between health and treasure. And again, I can spend an extra, is it 325 to get both? Is it worth it, or should I just get health? Yeah, I think 25% is pretty good, because we've still got like half the map left to go, so I think it'll pay for itself, as long as I don't die. Okay. Right, so now we've got a new weapon or an upgrade. I think I'll go upgrade. Right, we've finally got our first curse transformation. Blurred vision. Oh no. The mind is confused and desires conflicting, the path is veiled and the future uncertain. So part of the map transforms into unknown rooms. Okay, let's see how that looks. Right, so instead of 12 gold we're getting 15 now, which is a little increase, but I'll take it. Oh, dodge, dodge. It's good when the traps pay off, especially when you dodge like right at the last second. Right, this wee guy's tricky, need to watch it for him. At least the game does give you a pretty big indicator when they're going to attack you, so if you're vigilant it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, was that him getting healed or something? Was that this big stream of going towards this wee guy? I don't know if that's because he was getting healed or getting powered up or something. Right, what was this? This was the upgrades, wasn't it? 20% plus base damage if the secondary weapon is a shield, which it is. 20% base damage if the main weapon is a mace, so I'll actually get a lot more because I'm using the shield, which is pretty good. So we got an upgrade, plus we got the 20%, as long as I keep the shield, which I don't think I'll change anyway. Healing unknown. I think I'm going to have to go for healing just because I'm lower than half health and I'm a bit nervous about it. So I think it's wise to go for some healing. And I also got that, what was that thing? 33% all healing effects, so that's good. Gives a nice little boost. Right, so it's funny, this unknown has got like a white background and this one's got like a purpley kind of background, so I don't know if that means it's going to be more unique. I'm not really sure. Also, I'm not sure if I go straight ahead here, can I get to the boss on the next turn, or I don't know. Let's go here, let's see what's in this way. I doubt I'll beat the boss anyway. I think most of the bosses are going to kick my ass. Right, now watch these arrows, they just come flying down at you. Right, so we've got two ways we can go here. Let's go this way. Right, we found the wee secret chest. A storm lash, lightning attacks. That could be quite good, but unfortunately I upgraded the sword and it needs the shield to keep some more extra damage, so I'll just restore my max health, I think. Get moving up this end now. I feel like I'm getting into the game a little bit more now. It's still going to take me a little bit just to fully wrap my head around everything, but this has only been like what, my third run now, so yeah, it's probably going to take me a good few days just to really get into this. But I'm getting a little bit better at the combat at least. At least I'm dodging things a little better. I'm just not getting the perfect dodges yet because I'm too afraid. I'm not really parrying anything either. So increase weakened effects duration. Or you can drop the corruption. Yeah, let's drop the corruption. Corruption is bad. Even though it does have some good buffs, it comes at a pretty hefty price. Right, so this is a attributes, which is really good for me. So damage and treasure, so again I can't afford to get both, so treasure find is good, but we're right at the end of the run, so I don't see the point in getting treasure, so I think I'll just buff my damage. So my damage is like, what is that, like, is it 40%? So I've upped it by 20%, and then the shield gave me another 20%, didn't it? So that's quite good. So a weapon, I'll go for unknown. I don't think I've got enough gold to even buy a weapon. It's funny, this run I haven't even found one single two-handed weapon, and they're really good. But the one I've got right now is not too bad, especially when you combo it with the shield. It actually works out alright. Let's just light this up. What is this? 3 dexterity. Why not? It's like plus 3 attack, 3%, isn't it? It's funny, back in old RPGs I thought dexterity was mostly like your accuracy, like your ability to move around to attack or something, but some games it's your actual attack power. Oh, he got sliced. Oh my god, I thought I dodged it. Right, it's good. It gives you a good indicator when you defeat all the enemies. The music kind of goes like, dah, so you can sort of rest assured that you've done everything. Right. Oh, and it's another upgrade as well. So I can put my health up. Or treasure, right, we don't need treasure, do we? So let's just spend the last of my money on health. So it's going to give me a better chance of taking on this boss, but I don't really have much hope, to be honest. I still think I'm going to struggle. Let's try. So the game isn't that too difficult. It's just when you get to the bosses, if you're not careful, the whole run could be for nothing, really. Right, here's the High Lord of the Storm. Right, we just need to be cautious here, right? Oh my god. Ah! This guy ain't messing around, by the way. Right, one mistake I made before was I just kind of wasted all my stamina attacking. I should probably just like rest a little bit, just to be on the safe side. Right, so we can dodge through that as well, that's always good. Dodge him! Dodge him! Dodge him! Right, that stun locks you, so if you do not avoid that, it could mean some serious damage. Right, give me a view. Oh, that was a new attack. I did not see that one coming. Ah, I dodged a little bit too early. That's my fault. Right, give me a view. Oh my god, that's a new attack as well. Come on, I'm doing alright. I'm doing okay. That's the worst one, man, because that just like follows you the whole time. I think I really need to be more patient with that attack. Ah! Right, screw you, man. I'm losing patience now. You know when you get like so close to beating a boss, you're just like, I'm just going to attack him until I take him out. I'm not even going to worry about dodging anymore. So thank God we actually beat that boss. I feel like I'm getting better at the game, so maybe I might be able to beat that first boss if I went back and tried again. But at least we've got more green rings, more skulls. Don't think we can go anywhere else in here, can we? There's nothing hiding around. Okay. Hey Stout! Nice to see you. For some reason my messages aren't popping up on the screen, so if I don't know if you messaged a while ago. Right, so what have we got? Right, so at least we finished this level. And we got some nice rewards. Right, so let's have a look. Yeah, this is another free game, Stu, as well. So you've got that Tribes game, and you've got this one. Still here, man. Looks cool, basic this. Right, the message actually popped up that time. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little game. I'm actually enjoying it. I think it's better than the game from yesterday, for me personally, just because I don't like to scavenge around for things. But I think that game will be good on co-op. I'm just waiting for people to be around so we can play co-op on that next time. So let me see here. So I'm not really buying weapons because I never really have enough gold to buy what I need. Right, two-handed weapons. So I mean, these aren't really that big a deal for me right now. The weapon altar could be good, gives me more options. Items and weapon or relic shrines. Yeah. I've unlocked a new blessing actually, so maybe I should just spend it on that. So right now I've got a boost with 1,000 gold and 5 perception, so that gives me like extra gold during a run. I've only got one of these talismans, so I can't buy any of those yet. So I've got a choice. Traps deal 100% more damage to enemies. The traps actually were pretty good, especially those lightning ones. If I could trigger them, they did a lot of damage. So if 100% more damage, that's going to be really good. Fire illuminates farther. All damage taken reduced by 20% in the light. So that would be good as well for my defense. But to be honest, I don't really like the torches too much because they just lose light like 3 seconds later. So most of my fighting is actually in the dark, so maybe 20% reduction in the light isn't so good for me. Deal 50% more damage for 6 seconds when you take damage. That may be good because I'm quite aggressive when I fight. Greed kills restore 1 more stamina. I think that's everything. So 50% more damage. That's sounding good for me. I'm actually not too bothered about these. Let's see. Let's just get that one. So if we find a storm one, a spear, two-handed spear, because I never even found a two-handed weapon in the last run. Plus it's got lightning damage, which is always good. Let me see. And I've got one more slot. I don't know when I unlock the third slot. It's three required, so I need to beat all the 3 levels to get that. So I'll just spend my skills on this, upgrading this altar for now then, because I need to do another two runs to get another slot anyway. So there we go, we've upgraded another part. What did it give me? So I've got a choice. I can go for a claw and a shield, or daggers and a gun. So I mean close range or far range. I feel like the close range did really well for me last time. So the claws aren't as powerful as the sword, but the shield is pretty good. Although daggers are actually good, they're 16 attack, these were only 12, and obviously the gun's not as good. You know what, let me, I'll take this one, right? We'll do a bit different this time. We'll try a ranged one. So like this one, I got to the end but the boss defeated me, and I was so embarrassed. I managed to defeat this one first time. So I'm going to try this one now to see what this style's like, but we need to go back and do this one anyway if we want to progress to the next stage. But I think I'll just do this one just to get a feel for the first 3 stages. So this path, unknown. See, what's really helped me is gold and those 3 red, blue, green upgrades, because they let you upgrade your health, your attack, how much gold you can find. So this has got weapon upgrades, plus you can buy a weapon, you can get an idol as well, but I don't know, I don't feel like the weapons or the upgrades are strong enough, to be honest, so I think I'm just going to go this side so I can get my little upgrades. So how's things going with your game, Stu? Are you still making progress every Monday? Right, here we go. Some voodoo caves. Right, I keep going close range because I was using a sword last time, but I don't really need to do that this time. Oh no, we've got some mad killer plants coming for me now, fantastic. This would be a good wee game if someone could make this in Dreams. Something that you can just like find gold and upgrade and things like that. Right, this is see, my style was very aggressive last time. Now it's not so much because I'm trying to use ranged, and I'm not really used to that combat style. Let's see if I can get used to it. Oh my god, that was my fault. Unfortunately, I pressed R2 to fire my gun when I should have. It made me dodge instead. This is probably the hardest one so far. Oh my god. I'm poisoned as well. Just gonna keep firing my gun. Oh my god, that just came out of nowhere. This is definitely the worst. See, that's why I don't like them, because you can see like that the fire just kind of disappears really quickly, so I feel like it's a bit pointless. Let me just practice my gun here. Alright. I've been making a mistake this whole time with the gun. I thought you had to... double tap it. I thought you press triangle and then you press triangle again once the yellow aligns, but you don't. You hold triangle and then you let go when it gets aligned. A silly mistake. Uh-oh. Okay, I definitely dodged that one. I hate these wee guys though. I keep forgetting to charge up, like I don't even charge that much. So that charge is actually pretty good because that attacked enemies like all around me. So that actually would have been pretty good in the last run, I think. Right, I'm just going to keep using this because this is actually a lot stronger than the daggers. Plus he's got a mad shield that he keeps using. Yeah, I think the sword and shield is probably my preferred style, I think. So there we go, we can get health or treasure. Since we're early in the run, I always go for both because if I get a 25% treasure boost, that's always good. Right, so we can only go one way from here. In the last run I only got like cursed once, I think, so it wasn't too bad. So malicious flora. If you think The Walking Dead are frightening, wait until the tree comes collecting a pound of flesh. Living roots have increased attack speed and accuracy. So that didn't even have a positive. Normally there's always a positive and a negative effect, but that seemed to just be bad. Right, this one's a wee bit faster. Right, I need to stop using up too much of my stamina. Keep thinking that's gold on the ground. Right, there's some gold though. Right, those things just keep coming back to life, so I don't think there's any point in taking them down. That was a close one. Right, my stamina's going down. I just need to be a bit more patient, I think. I don't know if he spawns those little guys, but they do help because I can use them as little bombs. Again, I can't afford to do everything, so I'll just put up my max health, I think. I probably should have just put the coins up again, but right, gold or healing. My health is like just under half, so if I don't heal now, I'm probably not going to heal for a while, so it's a shame because I could have got the gold. I think I'm just going to have to heal. I think it's the smarter choice. It's just because I kind of messed things up. I don't actually know if I need to pay with gold, do I? No, I don't. Right, that's enough. Because that also corrupts me as well, so it's not good. The next one's attributes again, but I don't have enough gold for it, so I don't think I'll be getting one this time. Right, there's some gold in here. Just looking for some traps though. I knew it. I knew it was coming. Right, where are you? Right, there's tons of zombies now. Right, I need to be patient here, there's actually a lot of them. I'm just going to loot all your gold, alright? That's quite good when you charge that, then fire the gun. Just missed him. Boom! Now get away from this wee guy. Right, what did we find? A swift bow, a two-handed bow. Right, I don't have a two-handed weapon, do I? It kills increased movement speed for 5 seconds. And what is this? A grape shot revolver. So it's basically giving me a perfect shot, deal damage to all targets, and a cone. Let's take it. Okay, so now I've got a big massive bow as well. Guess it's a bit stronger. No, the gun's still stronger. I wonder what the point in having this bow is then. Just increases movement speed for 5 seconds, okay. I'll need to test it out and see if it's any good. Right, so I did about 15. Yeah, but the gun did about 30. The gun is a lot better. Let me just get out of this hole I've dug myself into. So let's just get a perfect shot. Oh, no way. Double shot. That shouldn't have happened. I think it's because when I do my ranged attacks, I keep thinking R2 is to fire. Easy mistake. Right, yeah, I do have enough for the damage one, because I haven't upgraded that yet. Let's go for that then. Damage is always good. Right, where are we going now? Right, we can only go one way. Weapon next, but again, I don't think I've got enough gold to actually upgrade anything. Uh-oh, there's lots of bugs. Bugs are actually quite good though, to be fair. Dodged one and then the other one got me. What is this? Let's take that. They mean business now. This middle one is not hanging around. I ran out of stamina just to see Kimmy attack me there. Should have done better there. Yeah, definitely don't have enough. So you can always like buy, so if you remember I spent those green rings to get this spear, this lightning spear. It's actually pretty good. It's also got dexterity, 20% critical damage, another 20% against uninjured enemies. But then I need to spend my cursed energy, and I don't know if it's worth it. Because I'm not really using the two-handed bow. That sword could be quite good as well. I'm not a big fan of these daggers. Do you know what? I think I'm going to do it. I'll offer my blood for this sword. It's got an extra damage, but also like 10% as well. So maybe this will help me out. Attributes, I'm not going to be able to afford any, I don't think. Unless I get enough during this run. You know what, since there's no healing after this, I'm just going to take what I can get here. So there we go, since I bought that sword, it's pushed me over the edge. Cadaverous infestation. So some enemies lie dormant, hidden within hosts, waiting for the moment to strike at yet another unwary prey. Regular enemies can spawn additional creatures when killed. Uh-oh. I've just made it more difficult for myself. Excellent. Right. You know what, let's just max out our health. Let's just go all curse. Right, I don't really need gold, do I? Depends what's on the next question mark location. Right. I didn't actually realise, see if you light these guys on fire, it actually does a lot of damage. So see how I much prefer the sword. Getting up close and personal. It's more of my style. I don't know if these bats attack me, so I'm just going to get rid of them now. Get more skulls. And I think that's everything. Oh, more gold, nice. Oh my god, there's a poisonous frog thing. Right, didn't do too much poison damage. Right, let's make sure I can find all the gold I need. Right, you can jump across here, but there's an extra bit over here, so I should probably check that out first. Right, what's in here? Tons of gold and 3 constitution, so that's extra health as well. Extra health and damage I've got now. Oh, I thought my stamina was going to run out there. Oh, here they come. Here they come. What the hell was that it just did? Right, I don't know if these bats are like the extra enemies that they spawn. Yes, it's quite good. I like to charge this one because it does like a proper spin attack, which is really good. Taking damage from an enemy deals 30% taking damage to enemies around. Right, that's always good in case I mess up. A relic or an unknown. Let's go for the unknown. Right, hopefully we can get through this without losing too much health. Let me pick this up during battle so I can equip it. Heal 6% of gold offerings amount. Whatever that means. I hate when he puts his wee shield up. Boom. I don't think the bats actually give me any extra things. Oh god, there's loads more of them. See, I'm worried about this middle one. I think he's going to give me the most trouble. Oh my god, what was that? Some green thing just exploded. Gain 100% of damage taken in gold. Gain 100% of damage taken in gold. Okay. Oh my god. There's a trap there, I didn't even see it. This can get quite tense at times. Wait, I don't know what way I should go. There's tons of traps that way. There's the altar. Right, so I can put up my damage. Don't need to put treasure up, do I? Because I'm not really going to use it anyway. Right, and before I go on, I'm going to check what's down this trap fest down here. Oh my goodness, there's loads of traps. And 50% critical damage, that's quite good. So I should be almost ready for the boss now. Right, let's do this. The first boss defeated me, but I think it was just because I was a bit of a noob. Got through the second boss, just about. Third boss, who knows what's going to happen. Because we have more curses on us now. So dodging makes you... Right, so we can't do the perfect dodges, but that's fine. I'm not very good at those anyway. Right. Oh my goodness me. It's a mad witch. Oh. She knows what she's doing. Alright. She's full of the traps. See, it's difficult. See, when it just kind of like, she spams them all in front of you. It gets quite difficult. Right, gotta watch out for that. That attack is the worst. And I don't even know when she's going to do it. I haven't sussed out the signs yet. That is terrible. It's absolutely terrible, that attack. I just need to be a bit more patient, I think, because... And I need to, like, not waste all my stamina, because those moments there I really need to use quite a lot of it. Like that, see? Oh no, I'm corrupted, whatever that means. Oh my god, we're so close. Just need my stamina back. Kill her! There we go, defeat the witch trophy. Right, so that's 2 bosses down. Unfortunately I couldn't beat the first one first time around, but I think if I redo that run I should be able to defeat the boss no problem, I think. Because I wasn't so good at dodging last time. Right, so we've got quite a lot of skulls and rings as well. Okay, so we've got 2 more explorations available from the Blood Emblem. The next one looks like it's giving me a machete and a chipped dagger. Then we've got a braided whip and blunt claws. Right, so let's see if I can use anything here. So I still need to beat that last boss, the third boss, to get the next blessing slot, because I've only got 2 of those amulets. Got 5 more those green rings, so I could always just pick something up. I don't know. For me, it's not so important. These big hammers might be good. Charged attacks, strike 3 times in a line behind the point of impact. Flame attacks, so they're both good. Let's go with this one though. I still don't really have enough money to buy weapons, so I'm not really using this yet. It's going to take me 100 skulls before I can even get this altar, so and to upgrade the main weapons, that's going to take quite a lot of runs. Secondary, two-handed, it's a lot of grinding here to get enough skulls to do that. I could spend skulls on this, so I could, when I'm doing a run, I can switch up my weapons and my relics if I don't like what they've got for me. But for me, it's not that essential right now. I just want to maybe defeat the next guy, get another slot. I'll save the skulls so that on the next run I'll have, so I'll get 18 right now, maybe I'll get like 25, maybe, I don't know, 30. So it gives me more options of what I can buy next. Yeah, and I don't know what one I'm going to go for. So yeah, I've did the first 3 dungeons, let's say. Didn't beat the first boss, but I bet the second and third. So I just need to redo the entire run of the first dungeon, beat that boss, and then it means I'll be able to get another blessing. Probably get another upgrade, and then I'll unlock like another row of dungeons to go through. But I don't know if I'll be able to beat all those dungeons first time like I've been doing the past few. I might need to grind a little bit to unlock not just more altars, but to upgrade the quality of the weapons, because right now they're giving me very level 1 rated weapons, so I think I need like 50 skulls. I've got 18 right now, so maybe another couple of runs I can maybe upgrade that, get better weapons before I go into the harder dungeons. So my first impressions were really positive, I'd say. Yesterday we played the Vikings of Midgard, and like I've been saying throughout the stream, I enjoyed it, but the whole scavenging and crafting element wasn't to my liking. It's just not my type of thing. But this game, even though I'm not super into roguelike type games, I really enjoyed this one. And I can see if you grind a little bit, you can upgrade. You know, you can buy new weapons that you can find inside the dungeons, and things all get easier as well as improving your own skills. So I was really impressed with this. I'm glad I gave it a shot. Hope you guys enjoyed it too, and you can check it out. It's a single player game, so unlike the Midgard game, which can go up to 10 player co-op, this is just a single player game. So if you like your roguelikes, definitely give this a go. I really enjoyed it. Who knows if I'll complete it? Maybe the difficulty spike increases a bit too much as I progress. But yeah, I'm glad I gave this a shot. So for the rest of the week, Wednesday I'm going to put out a video showing off a really good dream that I played. On Thursday I'm going to talk about a survival horror RPG game that I played recently called Koudelka. It was very, very surprising how good it was for a classic game. And on Friday I'm going to show off the first little devlog of this little short game that I'm making in order to practice making characters. So I'm quite excited to start sharing those videos as well. And then for next week, the live streams, I'm going to try and keep it consistent again, Monday and Tuesdays. I don't know what I'll be streaming on those days yet. If we're going to do that Viking game on co-op, maybe I might even go back on Dreams for one day just to see what's happening there, take some game requests. But until then, everyone, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great week wherever you are, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.